the contents of a newly uncovered letter sent in 2016 to then FBI Director James Comey by House Democrats is raising questions whether both the Democrats and then-President Barack Obama tried to use a frame-up to prevent then-GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump from becoming president. In the letter to Comey dated August 30, Reps. Elijah Cummings, John Conyers, Elliot L. Engel, Benny Thompson requested that the FBI assess whether connections between Trump campaign officials and Russian interests may have contributed to the now infamous hacking of the Democrat National Committee's servers. Serious questions have been raised about overt and covert actions by Trump campaign officials on behalf of Russian interests, they wrote. It is critical for the American public to know whether those actions may have directly caused or indirectly motivated attacks against democratic institutions and our fundamental election process. Keep in mind that after the DNC reported that its servers had been hacked, the committee refused to cooperate with federal investigators. The FBI repeatedly stressed to DNC officials the necessity of obtaining direct access to servers and data, only to be rebuffed until well after the initial compromise had been mitigated, a senior law enforcement official revealed to CNN last year. This left the FBI no choice but to rely upon a third party for information. Trending, First Amendment victory, Judge backs Christian Baker 100%. Why is it that the Democrat National Committee was unwilling to allow the FBI to inspect their servers? And why, given the clear-cut lack of evidence, were congressional Democrats nevertheless clearly itching to pin the blame for the hack on Trump? It's almost as if they were trying to frame him. But the story only grows even more mysterious. According to CNS News, 3 days after House Democrats submitted this letter to Comey, FBI counterintelligence agent Peter Strzok and FBI attorney Lisa Page exchanged text messages in which Page mentioned prepping Comey because POTUS wants to know everything we're doing. Strzok and Page have been at the center of a growing FBI scandal involving text messages they exchanged during the presidential election in which they demonstrated bias against then-GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump, as well as favoritism toward then-Democrat nominee Hillary Clinton. Was Obama trying to stop Trump from becoming president? Yes, no, _continue with Facebook, or, completing this poll entitles you to Conservative Tribune News updates free of charge. You may opt out at any time. You also agree to our privacy policy in terms of use. You're logged into Facebook. Click here to log out. When the new texts between Strzok and Page were originally published Wednesday, some assumed Obama had been seeking information on the FBI's investigation into Clinton, who the evidence suggested had recklessly used the personal email server to transmit classified information as Secretary of State. But the newly unveiled letter from House Democrats sent only 3 days before Page mentioned that POTUS wants to know everything we're doing suggests something worse. As noted by CNS News, the FBI's investigation into Clinton's emails was closed in early July 2016 and not reopened until late October, so, based on the Democrats' interest in Trump-Russia connections on August 30, 2016, it appears that may be what POTUS wanted to know about. In fact, statements from Strzok and Page's associates made later Wednesday to the Wall Street Journal seem to confirm this. Related, Trump doubles down on support of Israel, Mar-a-Lago hosts special event. Vox notes that the associates told the Journal the texts were actually about Obama wanting to learn more about Russia's meddling in the 2016 presidential election. Though Vox and other dubious left-wing outlets subsequently used this information to downplay the relevance of Page's text, they neglected to mention that Obama's alleged interest in Russia's meddling in the 2016 presidential election could very well include interest in the Trump campaign operation as well. But why? Even to this day, not a single piece of evidence has yet been made public proving Trump colluded with anybody, let alone the Russians. Yet Democrats continue to claim Trump's colluded with the Russians to affect the outcome of the 2016 election and essentially steal it from Clinton. So why did Obama want to know everything the FBI was doing? And did it have anything to do with his party's desire to stop Trump from becoming president? In fact, Is it possible that both Obama and the Democrats' interest in the FBI's investigation into collusion was nothing but an attempted frame-up of Trump? These are questions many Americans would like answered. Please share this story on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what you think about the evidence suggesting Obama had been seeking information on the FBI's investigation into Trump. What do you think are the implications of all this? Scroll down to comment below.